Guys, I have absolutely no chill right now. So I just finished Gemina like 30 seconds ago. Oh my God. Seriously, if you have not read Illuminae yet, Illuminae, I don't care where you are. I do not want you to read the ebook. It is not nearly as fun as reading the real book. Go to Barnes& Noble, go to Walmart, go to Target. I don't care where you are. Whatever you can get to, go buy Illuminae right now. Right freaking now. I don't care that it's 10:30 on a Friday night. Where the hell you are, if you're drunk, if you're drinking, if you're eating, if you're in bed. I don't care. Go get up right now and read Illuminae because I did not think it would get better than Illuminae. Seriously, I read it this summer. It is like 600 and something 599 pages, and I read it in about a day because it is so fast. Like, there's no putting it down. It is amazing. Seriously, go buy it right now and read it because I need someone else to talk about it with. Because Gemina, holy freaking Jesus Christ on a cracker. Oh my God. I did not think it would get better than Illuminae, and now I have to go buy this book because, oh my God. So, I have never considered myself a sci-fi person, and these books are about as sci-fi as it gets. And this one especially is just a mind freaking trip. And there's Ochita because she's my reading buddy. It was just a huge mind trip. Like, holy crap, how did that happen? And there's these subtle little, like, one word George Martin type hints where it's like, here's one word, and you're like, what just happened? Oh my God. It was amazing. Okay, so if I could give it more than 5 stars, I would give it all of the stars, which is funny because stars, space, sci-fi. Ochita. Sorry. Okay, so basically, if you've read The Maze Runner, this has nothing to do with it, but Wicked is good. Should kind of hit home for you because Baytech is bad. Baytech is bad. Like, ugh. Okay, so Baytech is this terrible freaking company. And yes, I'm sitting on the floor because my office is a mess and I don't want to broadcast that on the internet. So, Baytech is this terrible company that was mining a planet called Carenza. And I don't really know or understand what they were mining, but it was basically an ice planet that had people living on it, and they attacked it. And they weren't supposed to. And if I don't know if I should have to say this, but this is like a bajillion years in the future where people don't live on Earth anymore and people live on like different star galaxies areas. I don't know. I don't know. But basically, so Carenza gets attacked in Illuminae. And all the people go up into a spaceship called the... I can't remember what it's called right now. But they all go into this one spaceship where there is this artificial intelligence thing that decides that everybody on the ship has a disease and has to kill them all. While there's another ship called the Lincoln go into this ship that's like about to attack them and kill them all. So either way, everybody's gonna die. I'm not going to tell you how that one ends because it's freaking fabulous. This one starts off like 5 minutes after where this one ends. And this book scared the crap out of Ochita because when I read it, I literally threw this 600-page book across my apartment because it pissed me off. This one did not so much. But this one is more like, if you do not have the level of thinking of, I don't know, not an idiot, you're not going to understand it. But you have to be able to understand what is going on very quickly because this book is so fast. Like this morning when I got to school, I was at page like 57, something like that. Maybe early hundreds, and this book is 659 pages long and I just finished it. So it doesn't matter how fast you read because the book itself is fast and you cannot put it down. So it starts up right where Illuminae ends. And Baytech is basically under trial for what they did in the first book. And now they are kind of trying to cover up what they did And so now they have to find proof of what they did and get rid of it. And this takes place, Gemina takes place on another kind of ship called the Heimdall. And the Heimdall kind of looks like this, and it's got a wormhole in the middle of it. So kind of like a donut with a wormhole in the middle of it. For those of you who know anything about space, like I know nothing other than like in general, wormholes are bad, I assume. And yeah, says so in the book too, like wormholes are iffy, humans shouldn't mess with them because you don't know what a wormhole can do. And that has a lot to do with this book. So Baytek is on trial. People live on the Heimdall, and it's called a jump station because you can jump from the wormhole to another galaxy, I guess. Waypoint? I don't know. So it's kind of like a checkpoint that lets you get to other places around the galaxy. And Marie Lu, the writer of the Rose Society series, did the illustrations in this book, and they are freaking fabulous. Like, they're really, really cool, and I really like them. Like, illustrations add a lot for me because I not so much picture book illustrations, but like just drawings. They give you an idea of what's going on, because a lot of times it's really hard to understand what's going on in these kinds of books because it's so like it's just a lot. And if you can't see that and you don't already know a lot about space and like jumpsuits, then I would have no idea what's going on. So these little drawings really, really helped, especially the ones that kind of show what being on Heimdall is like. So this is the drawing of Heimdall. So you can see that's a spaceship, wormhole in the middle. So basically everything takes place in these areas. So the main character is Hannah, and she is the commander's daughter, and they refer to her a lot as princess. And the other main character is Nick Malikov, who I felt was kind of like Russian gangstery, but he's a 15-year-old gangster who's like all tatted up, and all of his tattoos have a significance, like they have a reasoning for them. So basically in his gang, if you have a certain tattoo, it means you did something. So Nick is kind of a shady character that I tweeted earlier today. It's the douchiest fictional characters that make you fall the hardest, because I love Kaz Brekker from Crooked Kingdom. Nick Malikov might be a new fictional boyfriend because he was amazing. He's an amazing character who literally does anything he has to for family. So do with that what you will. Okay, so 2 main characters, and then like I said, Baytek is trying to cover up what they did in the first book, and they send a team of auditors to come and clean up their mess on Heimdall, which for all of us know that an auditor is a bad person, and basically this team of auditors has decided to come in and they're going to wipe this ship clean. So it is up to our 2 heroes and an unlikely hacker, and you know, people who just live on the space station and happen to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. It's up to them to save the space station and themselves. And it was awesome. It was just awesome and amazing and fabulous. And holy Jesus, you need to read it right freaking now. It was awesome. That's all I have. It was awesome. And you need to read it right now. So I don't care where you are or what you're doing or what you're wearing or whatever. If you don't have any money, go find it somehow. I don't know. You need the book. Illuminae is the first one. Gemina is the second one, and it was amazing. Super, super, super fast. Like, I could not put it down. I have a friend who's reading it with me right now who also cannot put it down, and I had a student almost fight me for this book because we got it back right before Christmas break break started in my library, and I did not put it out on the shelves, and I was like, no one is taking it because I haven't read it yet. And I had recommended Illuminae to the same student, and when he saw Gemina, he was like, oh, can I have it? And I was like, no, I haven't read it yet. But we did get another copy in, so he's reading it too, and I seriously cannot wait to get back to school on Tuesday now because I have to talk about this with someone. Please, somebody read it and finish it so we can talk about it because, oh my God, it was so good. So fast-paced, so much happening. We get to see a bunch of characters from the first book come back, which is really, really cool. So don't take that as a spoiler, but characters from the first book are in the second book. I'm not telling you how, but they are, and it is so freaking cool. Oh my god. I wish I could write the way these people do and create this kind of world, because it was just, I can't even imagine the thought process behind writing this. So, Kristoff and, oh my god, I can't even think of your name right now. Kristoff and Kaufman. Y'all are geniuses. I can't even, like, you're amazing. Oh, amazing. Anyway, Gemina. I have no chill. I literally cannot even. It was amazing. You need to read it. I don't care who you are, where you are, what you're doing, what you're wearing, if you have money or not. You need to read it right now. The ebook will not nearly be as fun as the actual book, because this thing is so cool to carry around all day and, like, see your progress as you read it. And seriously, like, how can you not want to flip through these pages? Because it's not, so it's not a boring old, like, text to page book, like, text to page, that doesn't make sense, but it's not like this, like, it's not a typical book. They're the Illuminae files, so it's kind of a, like, there's IMs, and then, like I showed you, the drawings, and there are things like this. I don't even know how to describe that. I'm not going to explain what that is. Like, it is not a regular book, and this would not be as fun if you're reading the ebook. Yes, that is a blood stain. It would not be nearly as fun as if you're reading the ebook, because there's just so many little things in the pages that I don't think would come across as well in an ebook. It is just, it's so cool. The pages are beautiful. The text is super easy to read. It's just beautiful. Like, oh, it's so cool. It's so cool to read, and it's such a good story that I'm going to be talking about this for a while. Like, I've been talking about Illuminae for a while. I'm going to be talking about this for a while. If you like sci-fi, if you like YA, if you like action, if you like a little bit of love story, if you like family, if you like books, you need these books. That's all. You need Illuminae, and you need Gemina, and there's only one more book left, and it's supposed to come out sometime this year, and I cannot wait that long because I need to know what happens. Ah! Oh, I can't wait for it. But it was amazing, and I need to go to sleep because I have been awake all day, and I did not do anything productive today except read the book. So I don't know if that tells you anything, but you should take it for what it is, because Gemina was amazing, and you need to read it right now. Okay? All right. Good night. Y'all have a great weekend.